Yeah, like you said, the whole people, the whole is either you increase our wages or we ain't working for y'all. Okay, my thing about that, it's like I said with the small guys, because there are people that do work for the independent
Yeah, you got
family owned businesses.
yeah, you got the small family businesses and everything like that, which is nice.
But the thing about that is if you increase the wages for everybody, then what will happen for the guys that are not earning billions of dollars a year, multi-billion dollars, like that, like this certain franchise like McDonald's, Burger King, and all that stuff that's not going through all that stuff. What I can understand like the big businesses increasing their wages, but the mom, pop, grandma shops, yeah, that's not really a good idea. Just say, hey man, you gotta increase your wages, otherwise we gonna quit. Like, okay, so I don't have the money to do that because I don't have $1 billion behind me to back that up. Okay, so
yeah, but then again, that's a business decision. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's based off your size. That's based off the size of your business. That's not based off the market. So I'm like, it's pretty much like, say like McDonald's, Walmart, and all the big headphones. Like, they are big enough that they're making billions and billions of dollars in that. And majority of people work for big headphone companies. You got AT&T, you got T-Mobile, you got all these big companies that majority of people work for. Then you have your small mom and pop shops that people work in, like small towns and small cities. You have your restaurant business and everything like that. And pretty much you have to allocate your workforce based on how much money and revenue you're bringing in. So that's not really a policy decision. That's really a business decision you got to make. So like, say if I have a small bar.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm like, okay, I have a small bar. I have to run my budget and everything like that. I'm like, okay, I'm not I gotta help one sign outside, but no one's coming in right now. Okay, let me look at the budget. Okay, I could afford to pay $12 an hour. But if I'm paying $12 an hour, instead of hiring 10 people, I could only hire 6 people. Right? I got that's a business decision you got to make. Like, okay, let me increase the price the pay to 12. See if I bring any people in, but I got to reduce the amount of workers I have. Okay, I got people coming in the door down, but anything like that. That's just a business decision. It's not putting mom and pops out of business. It's just forcing them to make, like, as capitalists, forcing you to make a decision to compete. Now I understand, increasing the minimum wage to 15, and then like mom and pop shop, depending on how much revenue they bringing in, they can't afford the $15 an hour.
I still don't see your finger. What the hell going on in this shit?
Let me replace it.
All right, let me try to put my finger down real quick. See if you can see me. Cause we had the church of Ella.
Church of Ella with the one Santa Claus. Hold on, let me. You putting your finger down? Okay, hold up. Let me cancel this.
Yeah, and then they say, hey man, to all you business owners, just increase the minimum wage. And that's, again, these people are the tough politicians that have big businesses and all that stuff. It's like, yo, we don't have the fund, we don't have the money, we don't have the power.
We got the money. We got the money. You can actually raise billions of dollars to build a motherfucking company out, but you can't get. Yeah, we got the money. Don't believe that bullshit.
A certain businesses that's associated with these certain politicians.
Yeah.
But the problem is, like I said, the regular mama pop shop that stay out of politics because politics is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I understand that.
But the whole way, man, these people are.
I don't see your finger.
Paying people $18. How come we ain't get paid? I ain't got the money for that. Well, maybe you need to work around that and try to pay us more. So how am I gonna pay for all this other stuff that keeps y'all working?
You increase the prices. Then that's capitalism. So if you're trying to compete, again, it depends on your area, depends on your market, depends on what you're bringing to the table. So say hey, you're a delivery shop, but you're competing in a city where it has Amazon, FedEx, and U-Haul, UPS. I was about the other one. And you competing with all those big companies. And you're you gotta understand, you're going against big ballers right now. You're a small company, but you're competing in the same city with these heavy duty motherfuckers. I say you could probably compete in a small district, but again, as I said, that's capitalism. It grinds hundreds, if not thousands, of businesses get started up each year, and only a few make it to the end of the fucking year. A lot of them start that year, and then they get ground out or get smashed financially. I still don't see your finger. What the fuck? We at the Church of Ella, right?
Yeah, I am, man.
Santa Claus and all that. I can't. Do you have your password in?
That's what the do I gotta change that shit again? What the hell?
Well, go in.
Yeah, I'm here. The multiplayer password. Yeah,
Multiplayer password Reaper, right?
yeah. What the hell?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. Hold up, let me check something.
But yeah, yeah. Like I said, man, these parts.
Are you playing online? If you go to your...
yeah, I'm on. Yeah, I'm on multiplayer right now.
So yeah, like it's a delicate issue, but it's a multi-step issue. So I'm like inflation and price of living constantly going up, but wages have not gone up yet. So people are struggling. Like more than half of America is living paycheck to paycheck. And when the fucked up shit of life happens, which is going to happen, it's hard for people to bounce back from that.
Yeah.
Or deal with it from month to month.
Yeah, I don't know why the hell I ain't seen your finger. Right. But yeah, it's I just
quickly came back in, so let's try to. Okay, now I'm seeing messages on the ground now. Let me put the finger back. Let me put the finger down. I wasn't seeing messages before. Let me try it now. I just put my finger down to Church of Ella.
Yeah, it's like these goddamn politicians just keep on making shit up as it go. You know, a school shooting happens. Hey, gun control. Okay, so here's my thing about that shit. Is they want you to pay for college at 17, but having a gun at 18? No. That's a huge no. Like, you know, it's just random law-abiding citizens just going around shooting schools, even though most of the gun deaths are by illegal guns.
I don't understand the laws. Like, I don't understand some of the laws. Like, it's illegal for you to drink. You can't drink
21.
Like, you can't go into a bar and drink until you're 21, but you're gonna buy a fucking gun at 18.
And I think somewhere along the line where they said the age to buy cigarettes now is also 21 in some states.
Well, they changed it to buy cigarettes now in 21 because the tobacco companies changed their regular nicotine to like flavor nicotine, so it shot up the number of kids that are smoking in high school and shit like that. Where you like, instead of regular nicotine flavor smokes, you go buy bubble gum or some other flavor e-cigs and smoke it with the flavor. You still get the nicotine in there. Yeah, I put my finger down.
Yeah. So what the fuckery shit is this? Okay, let me quit. Let me quit and come back in because I don't know what the hell.
I'm able to see ghosts from players now.
It's like the whole, hey man, we don't want y'all drinking, we don't want y'all smoking, so we're gonna increase the age to 21. We don't want y'all owning guns, so you're gonna increase the age to 21. Like, again, most of the gun deaths are from illegally owned guns. Like people who get the shit from the streets.
That I look into. I don't know about illegal.
Yeah. Like most gun deaths in the United States are from illegal guns, illegally owned handguns as well. Like this whole AR-15 bullshit. No,
maybe in a city, but yeah, that number is hard to believe. I gotta look that up. There's 3 million guns. There's over 1 million.
20, like I think 50 million guns in the United States.
Yeah, but like majority of them are legally owned. Like a fraction. Like we have so many guns in this country that there are more guns than people.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like, so like number wise, saying like most deaths are from illegal guns just not does not compute. Like that's why I have to look. I have to look that stat up. Like, it will be like number wise, it will make more sense that more gun deaths are from legal guns. Doesn't mean it was a bad shooting or a murder, but more gun deaths would be from legal guns than it would be. So police shootings, accidental shootings, home invasions. You have a lot of stuff to factor in. So I'm like, yeah, more deaths should be from legal guns than illegal guns. So yeah, I definitely have to look that number up. Like mathematically, that doesn't make sense.
But a lot of deaths are from the inner cities. Well, I wouldn't say the majority, but the most notable ones are from the inner cities, and a lot of it is from like territorial gang violence, all that stuff.
Well, you have gang violence, but gang violence only play a fractional, and then the gang violence is mainly focused on other gang members. It's not like hundreds of innocent people being gunned down in the streets every single day. It's mainly gun violence, it's mainly gang violence against other gang members. It's still gun deaths, but it's mainly focused towards their own. And then you have to.
I cannot see your figure. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, this game tripping. I don't know what the hell going on right now.
See, I got something about somebody. But...
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not your thing that's messed up? Cause mine's is still Reaper.
Mine's is still Reaper. Church of Ella with Santa Claus picture.
Yeah.
I can see. I can see the messages. I can see ghosts of other players come up every now and again.
Hold on, let me see. Let me
settings.
Let's
see.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck going on here.
I said out the game complete this time. No, I just went back to the title screen. Let me exit all the way out.
Yeah, that's my thing. How do you expect people to protect themselves from actual violent people with guns? If you just say, hey man, we just gonna say like, hey, if we want to take y'all, or if we gonna dox y'all like that freaking California Attorney General did, dox pretty much every gun right owner in California. Like, how do you expect people to protect themselves from like people who are actually doing bad? If you guys are just gonna say, hey, you guys can't have that. So we gonna say if we want to take it, we can just take it.
I don't understand that. Like, that's the one thing I don't get. Like, because it's illogical in certain scenarios. I don't understand why so many gun owners are screaming and trying to take our guns away. Where there's not one law written that legally takes your gun away. Not one law has ever been written that allows someone to take your gun away. Take your gun away if you're using it legally. I was like, well, they passed one gun law, and like so many people like, oh my god, they're trying to take our guns away. Like, not one law prohibits. Like, not one law has been written any state where I'm saying that legally takes your gun away. It might stop the sale of one particular gun, but it doesn't come to your home like, okay, you bought this gun, it's now banned, now you gotta give it to us. Not one law's been written that way. So trying to figure out why is this such rage over like they're trying to take your guns away. I'm like, well, like, you still own your gun and no one's coming to your house demanding you to give it up. So why such rage?
There has been some stories out there where apparently where if a person is a gun collector, own too many guns, even though like he got the permits and the rights and all that stuff. Apparently, some stories are out there where the police went to that certain collector's house. They want the guns. It's like, hey man, you own too many guns. We gonna need to take some of those guns.
That story. Like, not one story or one report or anything I heard. Yeah, if the person was not in any legal trouble whatsoever, then like the fact that you own, because that would make no sense because you wouldn't have the gun issue you have today. There's more there's right now there are more guns in America than there are people to own them. You gave every single person in America one gun, you will still have more guns out there.
Yeah, well, now according to some of these anti-gun activists that say, hey man, there's no reason for you to have a gun. So how the hell am I supposed, knives kill more than guns?
I get to hear anti-gun activists say there's no reason for you to have a gun. I understand there's no reason for you to have an arsenal, but like you don't be on social media, do you? Again, social media. It is social media. Why people take social media so fucking serious is so beyond me. You take the word and opinion of a motherfucker you do not know that you have never seen before so serious, like it's law. Like get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like this, such and so says such and such, so it must mean they're coming to take. Man, fuck that. It's your gun. They have to come take it from your cold dead hands. They want it.
No. The thing is, because they listen to all these big people on social media and like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Let's go. Let's go ahead and go out the street saying fuck guns. You don't need guns. What's with you a coward for using a gun? I'm like, okay.
If them going out there in the streets singing that shit, is that magic gonna take the gun out of your hand?
It's not gonna take. No.
Is the magic gonna go get them screaming that shit out of the street? Is the magic gonna go into your gun safe, unload your fucking arsenal, take every bullet you ever owned, and so though you can't defend yourself? That's the whole point of the fucking arsenal you built up, is to make sure that shit doesn't happen.
I'm not saying that though. I'm not saying
I
that.
know, but like that's what people take social media say, like totally like, well, these gun activists said they're going to take our guns. Guess what? They have to take your gun. It's your gun. They have to take it from you. You locked and load that motherfucker for this exact reason. Why are you bitching over someone you do not know on the social media? They want to come get your gun. They have to come get it from you. Let them try. Let them try.
Well, a lot of people are scared of Uncle Sam. That's what it is.
That's why you got the gun. That's why you got the gun. You can't scream like we're afraid of Uncle Sam now. That was the whole reason why some of you guys got your arsenals. So Uncle Sam can't do what he wants. So what is it? It's like you got these guns to prevent this shit from happening, or you're bitching about some guy on social media saying this, so you're afraid they're gonna come in your house and take your gun. Which again, they have to come to your house and take your gun. I'm pretty sure your gun is loaded. I'm pretty sure it's locked and loaded, ready to go for the exact moment someone tries. And I think that's the exact reason you go to the gun range almost every day, to train for the exact moment.
Now, a lot of people just go to the gun range just to let some steam.
I know, but like,
when I went to,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how like some people just take things that are said on social media so serious, like it's law, like it's about to happen, it's going down right here, right now.
Do you not know your career could be canceled at any moment because of social media?
Yes,
your
career. Again, your career could be canceled at any moment on social media based on some bullshit that's been said in the past, or based on some lies someone said about you. Your career. Not once can someone come in here and take your gun away for some shit that's been said on social media.
Well, there are some dumbass people that would go to your house. That would go to your house if you have a wrong ass opinion. No, for real, this shit happened. I'm on fucking. Even though I know Twitter is dumb as shit, it's where I can get a good laugh, because there are literally some people on there that would take shit too far. They would go to somebody's house if they have or they would go to a city if they have the wrong fucking opinion. It literally happens.
I know that because like I've seen that shit happen. Like some people like who believe in their opinion or something so strongly they'll gladly go to someone's house and gladly go to someone's face to voice their opinion on someone else because that particular person doesn't agree with their particular opinion. I've seen it happen. Like I've seen that shit. I know that shit existed. I know that shit is real. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm not saying it doesn't real. It just it baffles the mind that people take it so seriously. That's like I grew up in the in today's age. I must like it baffles the mind. Like the internet, they're bullying me online. You know what you can do? Shut the shit off. You can't see it no more. Shut it off. Guess what? Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, your problem is social media is the normal now.
I
So
know,
if you don't
I know,
if you don't have a social media account, if you don't have a Facebook, if you don't have Twitter, then apparently there's something wrong with you. I'm like, no,
I have,
these
like-
that like
I have a Facebook, but I didn't create my Facebook. My friends created my Facebook because my friends from college created my Facebook because they got tired of me not having a Facebook. Which I mainly use
Yeah.
Facebook right now with Facebook Messenger. Like I rarely like I'll scroll through Facebook for laughs. Like I'll follow anime pages or other pages of shit I like for laughs and good content and everything like that. But like I rarely post it on my I rarely post things on my own. But that's just my personality. Like I don't give a damn what people out there I've never met who have who have no knowledge of my life or who I am, what they say about me, and vice versa.
how are you 29?
I'm turning 30. Yeah, so 29 turning 30.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah, I got older siblings, older sisters. They take social media like they doing all this glitz and glamour shit on a fucking not Twitch, fucking TikTok, Facebook, all that shit out here, just saying like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm pretty sure it's because many times big women they're looking for recognition. I was like, okay, so I'm not on Facebook. I'm more of a go outside, just do whatever type guy.
It's nothing
So
wrong.
I
It's
like
like,
a social.
yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. And I don't. If people are social media people, I don't mind that. You can make good money off of it, like YouTube and everything. I don't mind that. It's like that. It's just I guess the logic part of my mind is like, why are you taking shit so serious about like some random thing? Like you've been scrolling through Facebook, some random thing pops up on your feed, and then you take it as such a serious manner that it's now the gospel. Like I don't
Yeah.
understand that. Like in my mind, I'm like.
It's because some people on social media just made it. Hey man, if you gotta follow this, if you follow these type of people, then you are a such Nazi, all that other shit, and people just automatically believe it.
Why I don't get that. Why like what happened to the like people having a difference of opinion? Like
Well,
I don't
politics.
I don't understand.
Politics, that's what
like
happened.
it's like that faded away. Like you can't like if your friend has a serious different like political view or serious different opinion on a certain subject than you, then immediately you guys can't be friends anymore. He is enemy number one. He's the other. I don't understand that. Like some female friends of mine went off on me on some opinions I had on certain things, but it is what it is.
Hopefully not the abortion case.
It wasn't the abortion case. It was like because I'm pro-choice. It's just the simple fact that I was bringing it up. The simple fact of the matter is, this is fucked up. This is gonna hurt a lot of people. I was bringing up the simple fact that like this is gonna hurt men. Just like this is gonna affect men just as much as it's gonna affect women. And they took offense to that. And like
my thing is it should incentivize men to like, okay. Now, okay, you got no excuse now. She's not gonna get rid of it because there are too many single mother households in this country, and we like y'all need to be taught that y'all gotta take care of it and stop just fucking and dumping bitches. Like y'all gotta like actually use your common sense. Like you put your dick in her. Yeah, you're gonna get pregnant. What do you expect was gonna happen? I'm not saying like that like that's all, man. Because some men do want to have a kid. It's just the simple fact that they don't really have a voice in it most of the time. They say,
well,
hey,
that's what I was bringing up. The simple fact that like I feel like I feel your pain. I feel like a bunch of old men getting in a room making the decision to take this choice away from you guys is criminal. It's wrong. They should have no right. They should have no say in changing this decision and pretty much converting and taking choice away from y'all. But at the same time, like I was like, but you can't. You like I was saying like, yo, this is gonna affect men and women. And it was like, how this gonna affect men? I'm like, oh well. I was like, the first thing I brought up was like, well, the child support system. All men know like the child support system in this country is broken as fuck. And I was bringing this up. I was bringing this up like, yo, this is gonna like break. This is gonna hurt a lot of people around the family. And the fear mention of me bringing up the child support system, and like I wasn't saying that one was worse than the other. I wasn't saying that this is gonna affect men more than women. I'm not saying the pain is not real or anything like that. Like you asked me a simple question of how this is gonna affect men. And I simply brought up the child support system because majority of men agree that the child support system in this country is broken. They went off.
Hey, yeah.
They like,
you have the choice to keep it. Then we should have the choice not to pay child support.
like that's a whole nother matter. That's a whole nother matter. I had an opinion on. But like that's all I brought up in this particular case. It was like it was affected. Like, yes, like this. Like I'm like, yes, this will affect other people. This will affect men too. Like yes, like I even brought up again. I completely agree that this decision is going to affect women way more than it's going to affect men. But it is still going to affect men. Like. And like the serious thought of like me bringing it up and comparing the child support, like boo hoo, like it's just a paycheck. I'm like, in my head, like I was getting triggered. I was like, do you not know how broken the child support is? Like a paycheck is tied to your entire life. Like everything you do in life, everything you enjoy.
The federal system is just broken.
I'm like everything you do in life, everything that makes life worth living is tied to your check, tied to your paycheck. To have someone have control of that, other than you, and just demand like, hey, we're gonna take this much out without like no regard to you, no saying to you, even though you were there for your child, we're just gonna take this much out and just say fuck it, has a significant effect on your life, which then also has a significant effect on you. Just like someone taking that choice away from you having an abortion has a significant choice on your life and your body and everything. That's what they do. I was just making a comparison. I wasn't saying one was better than the other or one was worse than the other. I was just making a comparison because you asked the question of how this was gonna affect men. Like, this is one of the ways it was going to affect men, like child support system. Like there are men out there who, like I'm gonna say, there are men out there who don't want kids, and then there's like the situation that you feel right now where you have no choice. Like men have had that. They're pretty much the entire system's been put in. Like we have like the moment of conception.
I still don't see a figure. What the hell?
Hold on, I probably gotta go back and put my figure back down. Like I haven't put it down yet. But like the moment of conception. All choice of the matter is out of control. All choices out of control at the moment.
And not to mention this, the whole Roe v. Wade thing. There were some states that banned abortion before Roe v. Wade got overturned. So, what exactly are y'all actually?
Well, it was some states that put laws into place as a trigger mechanism when Roe v. Wade got overturned. So, like, abortion was still legal in every state. It's just some states put laws in as a trigger. The moment Roe v. Wade got overturned, and those laws all immediately take into place, and then abortion becomes illegal. Which this is like again, Roe v. Wade being overturned to me, in my opinion, is pure evil. Like it's like. You're taking the choice and you're putting a lot of people in a lot of risk, a lot of women in a lot of risk, in my opinion.
I've actually looked up the whole Roe v. Wade thing. Even Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I don't know if you know her. She was more of a Democrat Supreme Court judge, even though there should not be Democrat, Democrat, Republican judges. It just be a unbiased judge. Yeah, she came out and said this bill was not really a good bill because it protected more. It protects the doctors more than it actually protects the women, because if something went wrong with the procedure, the woman cannot sue.
I gotta look into that. Like to me, like Roe v. Wade gave one thing. For me, Roe v. Wade gave women that choice of parenthood. Because we all know, like some people are just not meant to be parents. Just because you're a man, some people are just not built to be parents. Some people are not in the best situations for parenthood. And if you just force that on people, you're just making a viable situation just turn ugly real fast. You have kids that are damaged, growing up in broken homes. It's like domino effect of shit that can go down. So like to me, like that's why I said Roe v. Wade was there to protect women. Like in my opinion, it was there to give women that power, women that choice. And I strongly believe in the fact that like it should remain. Like a bunch of old men and fucking gals should not have that power to decide that this should be like. I think like this, in my opinion, this should be a giving right to all women. Period. Like, and then that's just me. Like that's me, my opinion. Like I know other people got other strong opinions about it, and if you do, I have no hatred towards you for it. Like you have if you're pro life and everything like that, I have no hatred towards you. Having that opinion, having that belief and anything like that is just this is where I'm coming from. Like I'm pro-choice. I believe women should have that right.
I'm the same way. I'm pro-choice, but I'm also on the bandwagon saying I'm not for it. if it's for acts of rape, which is 1% of abortions.
Yeah.
Because I've actually looked at the stat. It's 1% abortions, and then it's 96% of they just don't find any inconvenience for a child.
Oh, it's like also like
So-
it's just like so I know the like of abortion is like rape and incest is like that's like to 1% to less 1%. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
the minuscule number of abortions happening like that. But like I still feel like it's a right that women should have. They should have that option of choice. But at the same time, like if we're gonna give this choice, like this power of choice to women to choose whether or not they want to have a parent, I'm like, in all fairness, can you give guys the choice also? Like, hey, like if the guy made it quite clear to you, like, hey, I do not want to be a father. I'm not ready to be a father. I'm not in a good place to be a father. You should give him you should give him the ability to be able to like sign over all his rights and be like, there, I signed over all my rights. I have no say. I have no nothing. But I'm also signing over this. I'm non-financially responsible now.
Oh no! You can't say that now because
I know.
That'll put the woman in a more bad situation.
I know. Trust me, I got chewed out for it multiple times. Like man, I'm like, yo, like you have the right to if you have the right choice to be a parenthood, like give these guys that similar right. Like I know we can't bear the child, but at least give us the right to choose to say, hey, do we want to be a father or not?
No.
I put my finger down. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, right by the grace.
It's in the Church of Ella, so it's like it's between the grace and Santa Claus.